Hello, I'm Popi Sibiya. I'm an online travel content creator. I document tribes from all over the world with a special focus on African tribes. I do this just to learn more about the tribes and to celebrate the tribes. Take me Chauffeur! Never mind, found him. Stuck in the mud. Hey guys, let's quit our jobs and travel the world. 1, 2, 3, jumping off a cliff! Hi there, I'm Popi Sibiya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in a village called Chirafene in the Venda region of the Limpopo province in South Africa, where I'll be spending a few days with the Venda family. Just, the usual, trying to soak up the culture, the language, the way of life.
In February this year, just after Magriza, we had an opportunity to meet up with Popi Sibiya, famous traveler. She does incredible work. So Popi wanted to link up with the Xhosa community in members. So the idea that we had was, after doing the interview, similarly like right with the road show, she was doing season 3 of a road trip to Kenya. We finish that, then we can get some shots from that road trip. Then something mysterious happened just 4 months down the line. The footage, we could not retrieve the footage in the hard drive. Sazama. But we decided, no, let's come up with another option. And so the option was, okay, let's just gather those. It was about 5 questions and let's send those questions to her. She's very busy. I know currently she's in the TRC. If she can respond to those questions, we spoke to her. She understood the challenge. So it was 5 questions. Then we sent those questions. Then she responded. And if she could remember the conversation that we had back there in MBMS. So these are the 5 questions that we had with Popi Sibiya. Welcome to Magriza Made Me Cook. This edition is called Travel with Popi Sibiya.
What keeps me traveling is the fact that I enjoy reinventing myself. When I'm traveling, no one knows who I am, where I'm from, and so I can be anyone on any given day. And another thing that I enjoy is learning different languages, tasting different food, learning about the region, hearing the music of different places, and observing how people from different areas act, and how they dress and what they like and what the culture's like, what the norms and values are of that place. Experiencing the Xhosa people of Zimbabwe was amazing. It was surreal hearing my mother tongue outside of South Africa. So that was such a joy. And I found that the Xhosa people of South Africa and the Xhosa people of Zimbabwe have more similarities than differences. Our cultures, our traditions are exactly the same. I think the only difference that I picked up was the fact that isiXhosa, that is spoken by the Xhosa people of Zimbabwe, is heavily influenced by isiNdebele, because in Zimbabwe, the Xhosa tribe is a minority, and they live, a minority that lives among the Ndebele people of Zimbabwe. So they tend to be influenced heavily in their language by isiNdebele. They borrow a lot of words from isiNdebele, and I dare say some even speak better Ndebele than they do isiXhosa. One of the most unforgettable moments of doing the Popi show was getting to look for elephants. So I went to a small village, or a village town called Mekambo, and a guide took me deep into the forest, and we just sat there and waited for elephants to pass. I had come to that village town because I'd heard that elephants roam freely there, but the elephants never showed up. So the next day I went back to Gabon and I went to a town called Gamba. and there was a lookout point, an observation point called, I forget, what was it called? Yenzi. Yes, it was called Yenzi. So at sunrise and at sunset, if you go and stand at Yenzi in Gamba, the elephants will cross the road. You'll get to experience elephants in their natural habitat. So in the morning, they go from the forest towards the ocean to go look for food and just enjoy the day. And then in the evening, they go back home to the forest. So they cross the road from the general direction of the ocean back to the forest where they sleep. I think a common thread that unites us as Africans is ubuntu, which means kindness. Africans are very hospitable. I usually meet people, strangers in the city, and I tell them that I'd like to experience village life of that country. I'd like to document a certain tribe. And they always like, yeah, just go home to my family. You know, I have family in the village. If you like to experience village life, even though I won't be there, you can go home and stay with my family. They'll host you and show you around and, you know, help you in your quest to get a better understanding of a certain tribe's way of life or just general village way of life. What you guys can expect from season 4 of the Popi Show is a slower pace. I am looking to settle down. I am looking for a place to call home. So as I move through the European countries, season 4 of the Popi Show is set in Europe. As I move through the different European countries, I'm going to be seeing which one I could perhaps call home. I'm also in search of a life partner. So I'm going to be taking dating more seriously. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Make sure to follow along in my journey of settling down and finding love. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Popi Sibiya. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Popi_Sibiya. Bye.